It showed it. It showed it.
Welcome to the main event.
Welcome to the main.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to an apparently live edition of GeekCulture because I clicked the wrong button when I made the thing. Hope all of you are enjoying us after SmackDown. We'll have to promote this after the fact, but either way, we are here to talk about Echo series. Yes, I was about to say season, but it's only one season and only 5 episodes. Also, in the meantime, it's been a while since we've seen y'all, so let's discuss a couple other things that have been going on in the pop culture space before we get into Echo as our main event. First things first, a pretty big thing we missed. Loki season 2. Everyone has said their piece about this, so we might as well get in here and say ours about 2 months late. Of course, wait, how could I forget? I have to introduce us to the people we are joined by today. Of course, as you know, MEP is going through some restructuring as we try to balance out the overabundance of signings we have made over the past year. So, if you've seen the video on the main event pairs page, we are breaking up into 4 divisions. Wrestling, because all of you love us from that. Music, pop culture, and combat sports. What you are looking at is your squad for Geek Culture. You have your primary 3 hosts, myself included. I will be joined by Mr. T.J. Gaspy, and of course, MEP's newest signing specifically for the combat sports and pop culture divisions. We have Mr. Thomas the Spartan. All right. And of course, our backup host, in case anybody can't just make it, we have Wolfman Weaver and Deontay McCord. And people, let's jump right in. I would allow.
He said his last name so weird.
McCord
He said Deontay McCord. Like, I think I was trying to remember the name for a second. What the fuck is his last name?
Yeah, but of course, people. Let's jump right in. You'll get to know all the personalities as we go. So, first things first, like I said, Loki season 2. All right, what are everyone's thoughts? Starting with TJ.
I really loved it. I thought it was better than season 1, which is obviously it should be better. But I feel like people had some reservations going into it because they were probably worried about what season 2 was going to bring upon us. But I really liked it. I really liked what they did. It got a little wonky at times in the end, but I overall I give it a solid 9 out of 10.
Thomas.
No, I agree with TJ. Loki season 2 was it was so much better than season 1, and the finale of it as well was really good. But yeah, people obviously were worried going into it because was Quantum Mania before season 2?
Before, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think we had the whole Kang debacle and Quantum Mania and stuff. But overall, I'd say it was really good. I'd probably give it also a 9 out of 10. The finale as well. We're obviously gonna get into spoilers as well, but just the whole end sequence of season 2 was really, really good. So.
Oh, we'll get into that most definitely.
Yeah.
Say about that.
So good.
Weaver, how did you feel about season 2 of Loki?
He said he was fixing some technical issues.
All right.
I don't know if he's done work yet, so we'll just come back to him.
Director of Artistic Design is taking a little while. So, Deontay, how did you feel about season 2?
First and first, you answer me.
Barely. You might need to go into a bathroom or something instead of in the middle of Walmart.
Hold on.
Unless you're trying to steal me something.
All right. I guess I'll go while we wait for Deontay to relocate. I mostly agree with everyone. I believe season 2 was much better than season 1. Even though season 1 was, up to that point, the best Disney
All right,
Plus.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
I
All right.
need to finish my sentence. So you're going to have to wait a second. I have now, Disney Plus, up until season 1 was, up until then, the best thing Disney Plus had put out. So season 2 surpassing that was really good. I like all the stories, all the characters were well developed. I have a few criticisms, but we're getting there. And like Thomas say, that finishing sequence. Oh my God. Deontay?
I personally love Low Key season 2. I thought it was better than the first season, obviously, but it is what it is. Man, that shit was crazy. That hit the sequence, bro. Oh my god.
Well, since everyone's on the same page about it, I think we should jump right into spoilers. So if you haven't seen the show, what are you doing here? We're literally an entire 2 series ahead. So catch up. But
And we've even used so much time to jump off now at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
We've been going for about 7 minutes. Yeah.
So, of course, that closing sequence with Loki deciding he needs to be the one to walk out into the, I forgot what they called it, but the walkway, so to speak, right? And
um
the
yeah, I think it's
gateway,
just walkway because the whole thing itself is a temporal loom.
yeah, walking out to the loom. That's the word I was looking for. He decides he needs to be the one to walk out to the loom, and the artistic choice to remove all dialogue, keep it purely to the score, a very subtle score at that, and let the visuals speak, is 1000% why the MCU excelled in the first place. Because, let's face it, the MCU's dialogue can get a little wonky, right? As much as we laugh about it, you know, Captain America going language to Iron Man's a little cheesy, you know? But the visuals have always been on point. You look at the fact that you have the scene with Mjolnir in Endgame with Cap. There's no dialogue there, except for Thor going, "I knew it." You have any Iron Man suit up scene, like he just be coming out there dripping, and I feel like this was once again a return to what really made the MCU explode in popularity. Anyone can jump in at this point.
But dude, also like the suit up when he was going against the radiation, and you saw a suit form around him, and also when he was
Bro.
like, dude, and then I missed this the first time actually, but when it zoomed out of like the whole thing, and there was that massive tree, I missed it the first time. People who like know Norse mythology, like like Yggdrasil, like the world tree, that was so sick, bro. That was sick as hell,
bro. What really got me was the horns.
Mm-hmm.
The MCU had always played with Loki for real, because I know the Avengers horn were pretty big, but they weren't big enough. We're talking about Loki, right? His God of Story horns are perfect. They are massive. And once again, he gets fully suited up, and then he gets to the end. He starts physically grabbing timelines and re-invoking them with life. That's all.
Shit right there.
And then oh my God, he starts pulling everything together. Oh my, cinema. That's all I got. Cinema.
No, dude, it was so good. And I think it's kind of ironic, and it's a very cool parallel how Loki, like, Loki always wanted a throne, and the one time he gets it is when he has to make the sacrifice. And I feel like that's really cool.
Without adding to that, what I also thought was really beautiful was Loki always wants the throne, but when he finally decides, I don't want the throne anymore. When he gives up the throne is when he gets it's crazy.
Yeah.
And there's so much more to it. We'll get into theorizing after we talk about the series a little more. But question, everyone, outside of the finale, because obviously it would be everyone's favorite episode. What is your favorite episode from the season?
Mine is probably the first time we saw Kang. I ain't gonna lie, that was probably my first the introduction to Kang. That was my favorite episode.
Oh, you mean like overall throughout season 1 and 2?
Yeah, season 1 and 2, because Deontay kind of broke the rules.
Oh, okay.
You didn't say that. You did not say that.
I literally said from the
He
season.
said the season.
Oh, just the season. It's only been it's 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Even specific.
So, what is your favorite episode from the show overall, including both of the finales?
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
I think. Oh, okay. I
know
think.
mine.
I want to say that episode where he was like going back in time or something like that, switching between times.
Oh, where he, oh yeah.
Yeah. When they met that dude.
Okay.
I think this is my favorite episode, or like one of my favorite episodes, but it's the season 1 finale and how we got introduced to He Who Remains. I feel like that whole episode was just like I got chills from it. It was so good, bro.
Mine, the Void episode from season 1. The Void is such a Void episode.
Bro,
yeah.
All the fucking Lokis in that episode. All the
not even that, bro. I had that is the only episode of a show I've had to go back and rewatch directly after, because there are so many Easter eggs in that.
So much in there, bro.
I was having a field day. Do you know how crazy it is when you got a 20-year-old man jumping up and down? About 20. A 20-year-old man jumping up and down because he's seen Throg.
Yeah.
Hey, Throg that nigga, man. Throg is that nigga.
Bro, no, there was so many.
Hey, and don't forget the Thanos copter.
Yeah, the Thanos copter.
Also.
The Thanos copter.
I was like, yo. I got 2.
So fun.
So my number 2 favorite episode, I think it's episode 3 of season 2. It's when they finally get Timely down there, and it's like, all right, time to be brave. I remember thinking, because me and my roommate were like, oh, he had stopped stuttering for like the past few minutes, so we're like, that's not actually Timely. That's fucking Kang, and he somehow switched, and he's gonna reveal it right beforehand. And then he goes out there and just spaghettifies, and we literally said, what the fuck just happened? Because we were like, we don't know what the fuck is gonna happen now.
Yeah.
That nigga just died. That bitch is about to explode. What is gonna happen? But the first time they put that spaghettification, bro, literally said, my number 1 all-time episode, I think it's right before the season 2 finale, when he's like doing the time jumps and he's like going back to the fucking when he met He Who Remains for the first time. Like he's doing that over and over again, and then when he looks at him, he goes, "Are you just gonna sit there?"
I was gonna say, I think isn't the episode where he spaghettifies episode 5?
No, that's episode 4.
Well, the first time it's like,
is him going back when he just accidentally he's time slipping to all the different people.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna break the rules a bit too. Fuck it. I'm gonna break the rules a bit too. Fuck it. If we're talking non-finale, then the one where he first spaghettifies, but including, it's gotta be that scene in the last episode when he just goes, "Are you just gonna sit there?" And he goes, "Boop." I was like,
That
oh
that
shit.
is,
He's about to
in
break the
my
rules.
opinion, that's the best scene in the entire show. When he literally just stops and they have that one-on-one conversation, which is for real.
That shit was
Let's be
so
real.
good.
I think that's the conversation we all wanted to see in the first place. We all wanted
Yeah.
to see our Loki go against our Kane. So getting that here, and then just it's so perfect. And then you have like He Who Remains. He's so arrogant. He goes, I mean, you could figure it out. Tries to throw him right back in the battle. Loki goes, stop playing with me.
Yeah, stop. He said, nigga, stop playing on my
No,
name.
that was
Stop playing on my
sick.
name. I also love like how he was being a bitch to Timely. He was like, "Oh, let me guess, you also got Timely." I was like, "You a dick? You a dick for real?"
What really got me about that scene was as soon as Loki paused the time right back, in my head I was like, "Oh yeah, Loki finna cook this nigga. It's over.
Oh,
It's over, right? He finna cook the hell out of this nigga." But yeah, you got Timely, bro.
it was so well written and everything too.
Everything about the show was so amazingly well written.
Dude, after the show, dude, I got depression because I know I'm not gonna see Loki for a while.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
Now I
like,
guess
I was like, dude, well, this series was really good, but my boy, bro.
Bro, when it
now,
showed that last shot of him with the tear coming down his face, I was like,
Oh yeah.
we grew up with that nigga, bro. Fuck.
but I guess it would be a good time to move into our theories, some predictions, some ideas of where we have leaving out of the show. Right now, don't get into anything from What If because that's what we're going to touch on next. But some thoughts. Where are we leading off from this show? Personally, I think we are going to see, especially with the removal of the actor who plays Kang. I think we are going to see perhaps them try to work around the idea of them not having a Kang actor, and we will get Loki facing off against what will appear to be the idea of Kang. Loki would be looking to battle. I guess he would be looking to battle the council, but I guess he would be looking to stop the war before it starts. So we never get to like the actual Kang war, so to speak.
I hope, I'll be honest, I hope they just recast Kang.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
be completely honest with you.
but
There's I forgot the actor, but there's a rumor that
Yeah, I really don't want to see that Doctor Doom shit.
but
Cause I ain't gonna lie, that just trying to do Doctor Doom. You already got this fucking shit up set up with Kang. Just recast.
But a real prediction for me would be that I think we're gonna see Loki set up a team to go up against a recasted Kang, and that'll lead to the reveal of Doctor Doom, which I think he'll be introduced in Fantastic Four. And I believe we still get Doctor Doom for Battle World, aka a Secret War.
I think that it'd be very cool, and they might not even do this, but I think it'd be very cool if they introduce Doom in Fantastic Four, and maybe have him cameo throughout other movies leading up to Kang Dynasty, and maybe him and Kang form like an alliance.
Mm.
And then at the end of Dynasty, Doom backstabs Kang and kills him, and then he is like the new, like big bad in his Secret Wars.
What if they flipped it, so to speak? Because the typical trope with superhero media is, oh, we're gonna have the good guy and the bad guy fight, and then they're gonna team up, right?
Yeah.
So, what if we flip that a bit and we have Loki's team actually consist of heroes and villains from across the multiverse, right? I feel like this is a great opportunity to bring Ultron back.
Dude, we
Bring
need
us.
Ultron back, bro. They wasted him, low key.
Yeah, I feel like What If has done a lot better with him, but we'll get into that. You have a chance to bring in Ultron back. You could bring in other villains from other properties. Maybe cook up a little bit with a Sentinel. I'm just saying, I'm not saying they're gonna do it, but go throw in that bitch somewhere. You know, use other villains along with the heroes that you're gonna get. Like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. There was a rumor where they were gonna bring prime heroes in from like each universe,
Ooh,
like
that's
Toby.
that's all really good. But I
Well,
also think if they expand on the universes, that gives them a chance to open their universes up a little bit because a lot of the universes seem small.
mm, um, I'm gonna turn my cam off and mute myself quick. I gotta do something, but I'll be like back in like a minute.
Yeah, do you think?
But
But like, let's say, okay, let's run with that the prime idea. I think while they're searching for these prime heroes, I think that gives them an opportunity to expand those worlds, so to speak. Give us, per se, they go to Toby's universe. Give us another hero in Toby's universe just to show us that that universe isn't empty, so to speak. You know, if you really wanted to throw us someone like, you know, a Black Cat, even like someone related to the character that you could open their universe up a little bit with. Even maybe if you really want to ball through in like a Captain America or an Iron Man from the universe.
okay.
You're looking at the X-Men, who I think the X-Men suffer from a very small universe considering that they're a team. And that a lot of their movies and their conflicts are very tied to world events. I think for the X-Men, it would be genius just to give us a Spider-Man. I would bargain, right? That you could pull an X-Men from Andrew Garfield's universe and then have Andrew Garfield cameo. Imagine what that would do for the TASM universe. You could show us some of our MCU. I don't know what they're going to plan to do, right? Getting into mutants and everything is a whole different conversation, and I'm hoping they start the conversation towards soon because all we got is one thing, and it's looking like an alternate universe. I mean, I'm all for giving me Kelsey Grammer's Beast, tie us into that universe, but talk to me a little bit. Like, what are we doing here? Because Kelsey Grammer's Beast is like the original X-Men series, and X-Men's timeline's confusing.
Very.
You have pre Days Future Past, and you have post Days Future Past. You have the First Class trilogy, which is rough in my opinion. It's a mess. It's a mess. So I'm hoping Marvel can do something because when we get into Echo, we'll talk about how they're mixing in the Netflix show, and now they're trying to touch on other timelines, which they don't have to do much for, but they have to kind of make it make sense. Some tricky shit going on over there in Marvel. What are you thinking, TJ?
I feel like the X-Men timeline is gonna be their hardest one to tackle, just because of how complicated everything is. I mean, we're technically gonna see it start with Deadpool 3 most likely, and because there are also rumors that we're gonna see the first trailer for Deadpool 3 during the Super Bowl, which would make sense because it was scheduled to be released, I think, summer of this year, but it got pushed back, I believe. So the trailer being the Super Bowl makes a lot of sense. I'm just wondering how they're going to do it, because if Deadpool is
exactly
canon in the MCU, oh, there he is.
Deadpool kills the Marvel universe. It's Deadpool versus Marvel. That's an entire comic arc, and all they have to do is slightly switch it up so it's
I've
Deadpool
been,
killing off the Fox universe.
I've been saying exactly this for the longest. It's gonna be Deadpool and Wolverine killing off the Fox universe, and then it's somewhat of a smooth transition bringing Deadpool and Wolverine into the MCU, because I think there's one thing that Deadpool 3 is telling us is that those are the only characters they are not looking to recast for the 616 MCU.
Okay. Which, yeah, I see that. I see it. Makes sense. Um, I had a thought and I lost it. I had a thought and I fucking lost it. Um, I see we got some people in the audience. If y'all have any questions or input, feel free to drop them in the comments. Of course, we all,
So,
yeah, you know,
we are live on YouTube and Twitch. So, by all means, follow,
yes.
subscribe, leave a
All right
like.
now.
All those other promotional things. I'm a little rusty at
That's
this, so
what it
forgive me. We've been live and forever.
Facts. Logan, remind me if that one's canon to the X-Men, the Fox X-Men universe, because I was always
is.
confused on that. Because some people,
Pretty sure it is.
Logan is canon to the Fox X-Men universe, but Logan
so
takes
then,
place 2027 or 2029.
damn, that's really close to us.
Alright.
Damn,
My friends
really
pay
close
me.
to us.
My friends pay me a little visit, so I'm back now. But what are we talking about?
We're talking about the canon of Logan.
Yeah.
Hold on, say that again.
So
Sorry.
then, if that's part of the Fox, the canonity,
Okay.
canonity of Logan.
But the thing with
Such
the
weird
MCU
words.
is that Deadpool, the Deadpool director and Ryan Reynolds have come out and said that this isn't going to affect the ending that Logan got in Logan. However, the issue with the MCU, in my opinion, right now, with bringing in that version of Wolverine, and why I think they may not use Hugh Jackman, is the current year in the MCU is 2025. I think they're going to remain in 2025 until we hit 2025, because the MCU wants to be on time with us for the most part. Or at least now, with after the pandemic, I believe they're going to try to line up the timelines once again, like they did in the first few phases. I mean, if that was the case, we did just leave the snap year, so we're looking into 2024, and very few projects, Hawkeye and shit, we're just kind of around there at the moment. But
Also, for the record, I did look it up. Logan is not canon. It is set apart from the director set it apart from everything with the MCU, because he didn't want the effects of Days of Future Past to affect his movie.
Right.
But it does take place in 2029.
Right, but no. It is canonical ending to Wolverine's character for the Fox universe.
Sort of, but the movie itself is meant to be completely separate. It doesn't.
It's its own film about Wolverine, but it is
that does not take place in that universe. Is what I'm saying. It does not take place. The director himself said that it does not take place in that universe.
I think I've directly heard the director say it's the canonical ending. That Wolverine's character. That is the canonical ending for that character. It is just taken out of the timeline into a later point so that they don't have to deal with any of the other effects. And they allow them to end the film.
I'm just going off of what I found. So I mean, ultimately, I guess it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, It really is both.
I'm literally just reading off of what I found. So
Yeah, but it probably is both to some extent. So, um, taking it as the canonical ending for the Logan character, and that if they don't want to take that away, then I don't see bringing Hugh Jackman back because they're in 2025, and as he did just state, it takes place in 2029. It only gives them about 4 timeline years to play around with, and the mutant saga is probably going to last about a good 4 to 5 years. I don't see them killing off Wolverine in the first phase of the saga. And also, they can't kind of just have Wolverine disappear either because they're going to bring him in fairly young. But it's a bit of a toss up with Wolverine. And the canonicity of Logan's everywhere, of course. So, who knows? I take it as canon personally. What's good, EJ? How are you? Welcome to the show.
What up?
We're,
Go.
yeah, right now we are just kind of chatting about, the mutant saga. If anyone else has anything to add.
I just realized that Deadpool 3 is the only Marvel movie coming out this year.
Yeah.
Besides Man Web, we're not going to talk about that.
But, like, outside of watching it for Sydney Sweeney, why are you really going to watch that movie?
That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason I'm going, bro.
Well, actually, I do want to talk about that. The fucking the little promo video they had Dakota Johnson do that came out today. Why the fuck was it so sexual and horny? It felt like she was trying to fuck us. She was like,
yeah.
She was like, I can see the future though. You're going to see the movie. I know you're gonna like it. I was like, shit. Anything you say, Dakota, god damn.
I think it's because Sony is very aware of
They said we know our fan base. We know what the fuck y'all are doing.
yeah, they're just gotta run for it. Wrong show, EJ. Not gonna lie to you, but it's pretty tragic.
Ugh. Oh yeah. They said speaking on that, the account said it's face contusions, but they should be good, so that's good at least because that shit looked brutal.
Yeah, a little rough, but not talking about wrestling. Wherever we were in our conversation, that's where we're gonna leave it there because we're gonna move into the next show that we missed during our long ass hiatus. What if?
Good.
So, okay. I liked. It was like 50-50 for me. I think the finale was really like messy.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on it, but I think the best way to tackle what if is probably episode by episode.
Okay.
So
I'm about to have the episode like pulled up or something.
yeah, I'm about to say someone pull out the episode list.
Yeah, I'm pulling them out right now.
I don't know if Weaver has seen this show. Have you seen What If?
I have not caught up on What If.
Okay, then so me and Tom are the only ones seen the show.
Alright, so the first episode, what if Nebula joined the Nova Corps?
Ooh. Okay, I like this episode. I think it's actually it's cool. I like the themes of it all. What about you?
No, I this episode, it's a good episode.
Yeah.
But I do like others more. This, yeah, it was just a good episode.
It was a good season opener. A good way to get us back into the concept of the show. Overall, though, I will say, just a bit, for me.
Mm-hmm.
The addition of some characters just wasn't really my style. I didn't see the point of adding Young Rog in there. Kind of just seemed like they rolled the dice on which other Marvel character.
Yeah, it was pretty random, but no, yeah, this one was just it's a decent for me. Definitely episodes I like more, and definitely ones I like less than this. So
yeah.
Then we got What If Peter Quill What were you gonna say? Something?
Oh yeah, I was about to say very 50-50.
Okay. Yeah. What if Peter Quill attacked Earth's mightiest heroes?
I think this is one of the better episodes of the season.
Okay. Okay.
It's really good. Um, I like how they bring in like an older Avengers team.
Yeah.
They're playing some stuff like T'Chaka giving Howard vibranium.
Mm-hmm.
um,
What was I gonna say? I think. I'm not saying this is my favorite What If episode of all time, but the like What If itself, like the title, I think is one of my favorites. I think it's a really cool concept. If Peter Quill, when he was young, went and then attacked what is Earth's mightiest heroes back in the 1980s, 1990s, I think that's sick.
yeah, it's super fucking dope, and it makes a lot of sense. Um, personally, because I always thought that if Ego did get his hands on early, we would have seen this off rip.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I always like it when the MCU kind of takes it back a little bit and explains, hey, what if this happened to this time period or that time period? It kind of allows them to open up the universe a little bit and flex a little bit more of their muscle.
Well, and the whole what if concept has been around forever. Like that's one of their biggest sellers when it came to the actual
Yeah.
comic books was doing the individual one-off what ifs. Hell, that's what the Miles Morales the Miles Morales as Thor comic book. That's a what if comic. So
But overall, really good episode. I like the ending especially. With a very damaged Hank Pym learning to just accept this kid is very well done. I love the inclusion of Bucky as well. I feel like that was a
Oh,
beautiful,
that's sick. No, it was really good. I like that.
especially with it being a world threat, having all the different countries kind of send a representative.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd probably give this episode a solid 8 out of 10.
No, I have to agree with you. Mine's either 8.5. It's really good. Honestly, I have to look at the other episodes first, but this might be top three in this season. I
Yes,
think. Um, what if Happy Hogan saved Christmas?
and very. I actually don't like this episode. I think now I think about it, I actually kind of just don't like this episode.
Okay. No, I was thinking the same thing. I obviously like watched it all the way through, but I was like, this is just like I don't know, it's just weird. It's just I like
Yeah, it
uh
was a weird MCU diehard.
I like Justin Hammer returning, but and
Yeah,
I do like the idea of him like invading the tower, but just overall I just didn't really like
yeah.
this
And
episode.
then I like the idea of Happy Hogan turning into the Freak. I thought that was a nice little thing for What If to have.
Mm.
I don't know about the can, can, the canonicity um the canonicity of Happy Hogan being the Freak. I'm not sure about that, but I thought it was cool. Very like honestly, it's kind of a bad episode. I'm not rating it very high.
So is that like an actual character then?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. What if that's one of the aspects of What If that's very confusing to me because they bring it back and I don't know why.
Yeah, I feel you.
But like this episode's probably a 3 out of 10 for me.
Okay, yeah, I didn't like this episode like, at all either. Actually, next might be my top three as well. I have What If Iron Man crashed into the Grandmaster. I think this is one of my favorites too. It
This
was it was
I
good.
this episode took so long to develop.
Yeah, because I think it was supposed to be a part of season one because of Gamora, but
Man, it's very well done. I like how they capture the essence of Iron Man very
yeah.
well. Better than probably anything they did in season 1 with Iron Man.
Hmm.
I think overall the concept was really well done. Um, I actually think it's good that they didn't put this in season 1 because it would have made no sense for Gamora to be the person picked.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know,
no, I feel you.
I feel like if they put this in season 1 and Gamora was the one that picked, what if would have never beat the they hate Iron Man allegations. Um, in my opinion, they might still be fighting them a little bit because why wasn't Iron Man the one that got picked? I don't know. I don't know. The allegations is awfully strong at the moment. That's all I'm saying. But overall, I really do like this episode. Yeah, 7 out of 10.
I probably this like a 8, 9. I really enjoy this episode, but yeah. Then we got what if Captain Carter fought the Hydra Sniper?
Now this is one of my top threes because it helped me understand a certain section of the fan base a lot more because you always had those people who put Bucky and Steve together in some type of relationship. We all know the Stucky stands. We all know. We all know
Yeah.
how they get right. And I never understood it. I was always like, bro, they're boys. You feel me? Like, I don't understand we all getting this concept. Seeing them do it this episode, and it kind of be like the same thing as Winter Soldier, like almost beat for beat, it clicked. Because I was like, yeah, this is a love story. I see why people are like Bucky and Steve is doing some things because right now they finna be doing some things. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But
For me, I think this is fourth for me. I did enjoy this episode a lot. I thought it was cool how obviously Steve is in Bucky's place and Bucky's like, he got a girl old or whatever. And then we also had Black Widow and we saw the Red Room and just, I don't know, it was really cool. And like you said, love story was really cool as well.
yeah,
Uh, no, I enjoyed this episode.
yeah,
I probably rate like a 7. I'd
I'm
say.
giving you an 8.
Okay. Then we got the episode that confused me because I heard this in the leaks. And what if Kahori reshaped the world? And I was confused because I was like, who is this? But it's like an original character they made.
Best episode of the season.
Huh?
Best episode of the season.
Best episode of the season, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I I think it's tied at fourth for me.
Hear me out, right? I love that it's an original character.
Yep.
2, I love how they expanded on the Mohawk or Mohawk. Forgive me, but I love how they expanded on that cultural aspect. And I thought how the what if scenario with this was so simple and great. What if the Tesseract just ended up in some lake?
Yeah.
Like it's such a simple what if thing that you would think, oh, that's probably not going to go anywhere. But then they expand it to this entire new character that builds up this great world. I think the visuals in this episode are amazing. That scene where she's chasing those like dinosaur looking motherfuckers. Well, she's running beside them, and then like she jumps over one, and then it's so dope. It's such a dope episode.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like much like last season, where everybody was like, if you're gonna watch any episode, watch the Doctor Strange episode. If you're gonna watch any episode, watch the Coyote episode.
Okay. Yeah. I was just like confused when I showed this episode. I was really confused. I was like, what's happening right now? But no, I like the character too. I wonder if she'll like appear in live action or something. I think that'd be sick.
Also, I love when Marvel actually has the balls to just not put something in English.
Oh yeah.
Like the whole episode's in a Native American language. And while I understand not a damn bit, I was sure as hell reading them subtitles, and I was still enjoying myself. So it's a beautiful touch. It's a really good episode. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 7.58 out of 10. I think also if you watch the extras, I think the whole episode is there in English.
Yeah, they did that for the people who are like, yeah, I'm not watching this in another language.
No, I watched the regular version.
You feel me? Real niggas watch it in a foreign language and read subtitles.
Yep. Then this is also part of my top 3, and this is What If Hela Found the Ten Rings.
Another really good episode.
Because this is a really good one. Because Hela is basically in Thor's position, and she's in Thor's position and Shang-Chi's position like at the same time. It's really weird. Like dude, it was so good.
Right.
It was sick.
Unlike the Nebula episode where Jan Rog came out of nowhere, it made sense for Wenwu to be here.
Mm.
It made sense for his people to find like this random thing that fell in the desert. I think they developed the characters of Wenwu and Hela really well. While yes, they did have to rush through like the entire premise of the first Thor movie, I feel like it resulted in a really satisfying fight with Odin.
Oh yeah. Mm.
And the visuals, once again, they excel with the visuals in this department.
The visuals and the action really solid, bro. It was good.
Right? And then Hela with the all white costume dripped.
Well, yeah. I'd probably rate this like a 9 out of 10.
I'm giving this about an 8.5.
Okay. And then the final 2 episodes is for me where it gets kind of like shaky a bit.
Yeah.
Because next one is What If the Avengers Assembled in 1602.
Yeah. I don't hate this episode. I think it's really good.
Okay.
I think the issue with this episode is the random serialization.
Okay.
The entire premise of What If is just one-off stories, and throwing this random serialization in here. It worked in season 1 because they played into it nicely with a nice episode that led into another one it was a good 3-episode arc back to back to back. With this one, you have the Captain Carter episode, and then you have 2 random episodes, and then we jump back into it. It just didn't click as I think they would have intended. But other than that, it's a good premise. I think 1602 is a great Marvel comic in itself. I wish they would have done more with that, but other than that, it's okay. And again, the issue with the Freak. Why is he here? What is this canon?
I don't know, man. But also, I think it was cool, but it was weird how it was revealed that when Steve was fighting Thanos, he hit the time stone. And I thought that whole scene was cool, but it was really weird to me. But it was cool seeing them interact again. I felt like that was really cool.
Honestly, I think they missed a real opportunity to do something cool with this version of Steve. I think if they would have ran with the Steve that went back to put the stones, came back onto a branched timeline, the 1602 timeline, and that kind of messed things up, they could have cooked that. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that would have been sick.
But just kind of having it be like, yeah, he was throwing them hands and then he hit the time stone by accident. Like, okay, then are we gonna just throw him back in there? Now he's throwing hands with Thanos again? Like, is this what we doing to my dog?
Yeah. No, that whole scene, like, I don't know, I was confused a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. This episode I'd probably give it like a 6.57.
Yeah, 6.5.
Okay. And the finale, which me personally is one of my least favorite episodes of the season. What if Strange Supreme intervened? I was this episode.
Episode had so much potential.
Yeah, it was very messy. Mainly like the whole like action sequence I felt was really messy. Like they were like picking up Infinity Stones and like beating Strange. I was really confused.
Again, like the randomization of the serial nature going towards the end didn't make sense because if they would have had Strange coming in and like pulling out characters throughout the season, okay, we could be talking a little bit here, right? You know, we see him pull out Nebula. We see him pull that version of Peter Quill away. We see him pull Hela or Wenwu or the Kahori. Actually, see him like pull Kahori out of the universe would have made so much sense.
hmm I think a cool plan that they could have done is like you said, pull characters out, but have Strange kind of put together like his own little squad or something.
Yeah. Instead of
Pull-
just all these characters just there, and then what really made it disappointing in my opinion was you then had a really good opportunity to just go balls to the wall with some Easter eggs.
Mhm.
When all those characters got out, you could have really just threw everything you had at the wall. You could have given us a literal human Spider-Man. You could have given us any alteration of any character possible, and they just didn't do any of that.
No, yeah, no, I feel you. Also, if Infinity Ultron got out of there, then it's over. I don't know. I don't think I thought of that because did he get out?
Yeah, but I think
I don't know.
they hint to Killmonger actually defeating Ultron.
Oh, that was no, but no, he was in there though.
Yeah, but then you gotta think he was in the armor.
Yeah, but Killmonger was at the end of season 1. He got to that state. He got all the armor and the stones, and he was trapped. So
Yeah,
that's him.
they trapped Ultron and Killmonger in together.
Yeah,
What I miss?
a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to understand. All right. So we had Killmonger, obviously, like with the Infinity Ultron chest plate and the stones, and he was trapped with Infinity
He
Ultron.
was in that bubble with Ultron because they were blasting each other.
Yeah.
So I think it's insinuated that when he escaped, he had defeated Ultron. Hence why he's the one that escaped with the armor.
Okay. I guess that makes kind of sense. But yeah, this episode, I give it like a 4 or 5. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'll get 5.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like overall ranking of the season, it probably like a 6.5 to 7.
Yeah, I'm giving the average about a 6.5 to this.
Okay.
Bro, TJ, if you don't get this bot out of our comments,
I don't see no bot.
I'm looking at a bot at the moment.
I see nothing.
Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion for your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chat box, etc. The price is lower. They get this bot out of here.
All I see is EJ's comments. I don't see no.
Alright, nigga, this tripping. Like this don't exist right here.
But that's crazy. That's
Give me a
crazy.
second.
I-
right now. I also can't hear y'all niggas most of the time because I got y'all muted.
That is insane. Ain't gonna lie.
Anyway, yeah. Now, looking at both seasons, right?
Yep.
What are you saying are the top 5 episodes?
Of both.
Yeah.
Let me get mine. Let me get mine. Let's get out again. So top five in total, like top five overall.
Yeah.
It would be. Let me go to it. Okay, let's look at season one. I think so. I'm not gonna have this in a specific order, but it's probably what if Ultron won?
Okay.
Um, what if zombies? What if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? And then season two, I think, would probably be. This is hard, you know. What if Iron Man crashed into the Grandmaster ship, and
Mm,
then it's between the Peter Quill one and the Hella one.
not bad. Not bad.
I'm gonna do the Peter Quill attacks the Mighty Heroes.
Um, I'm gonna say the Peter Quill episode.
Okay.
Uh, what was the Ari? What was the episode after the Cohorty episode?
Wasn't that the Hella?
Yeah, that episode. Um, what if Ultron won? No. What if the Watcher intervened when
Really?
he's fighting? When he's fighting the Watcher? Yeah.
Wait, didn't he fight the Watcher in? Wait, which he fought the Watcher in the final one?
I can't quite remember, but whichever one that he fought the Watcher in that one.
Cause okay, I'm not sure which one that was in.
Um, Doctor Strange and then the Cohorty episode.
Okay, that's fair. I'm annoyed now. I have to go and see which one. I gotta see, bro. Yeah, it's what if Ultron won?
Yeah. Well then, yes, that would be.
Dude, he was just destroying planet after planet. And they were punching each other through universes. Oh my god, dude. That's my number one. Number one
But
right
I think we're gonna take a little bit of a hiatus to allow our other host to kind of hop in here, talk a little bit.
there.
Haven't seen Echo either.
Alright, I'm here. What y'all talking about?
Correct.
Alright, I'm here. What y'all talking about?
So, light topic switch. Let's talk some pop culture outside of comic book media. TJ, give us something.
Okay. Oh God. I would do sports, but we already did our sport thing earlier. Movies. Yeah, what we got movie wise?
Can we talk about how they're making a fucking Mickey Mouse horror movie?
I saw that, bro.
Wait. Say it. You gotta say it right. Steamboat Willie, because otherwise them niggas will sue us. They still own Mickey Mouse. They just don't own the
but it's still
Steamboat
the
Willie.
same. It's the same character though.
It is and it isn't.
It isn't.
If we want to be real, Steamboat Willie is kind of like it's like
Steamboat
Mickey
Willie
Mouse
is
is.
Mickey Mouse in Steamboat Willie does not wear gloves. It's also a very specific art style. It's and like
Yeah,
the art style
actually,
itself is, and the
I seen a
cartoons
poster for it.
are
Actually, they're
different.
making the Steamboat Willie movie and an actual. The trailer they already shows that they're making the actual
They
Steamboat
have
Willie horror movie.
they are advertising a Mickey Mouse horror film, but they don't have the rights to that. That's like me. I could make a poster like that right now. Just because I post it doesn't mean that I have the rights to distribute it.
That is true. That's true. But it was Steamboat Willie
Right.
though.
Now,
So,
Steamboat Willie, on the other hand, that they can because we saw niggas do it with
That's
Winnie the Pooh.
bro,
that's
I
because
ain't gonna
Winnie the
lie.
Pooh
Did
I
is
anyone
saw
made
that
even
for
see
movie.
that
the
Winnie the
public
Pooh horror
domain.
movie?
I saw
Yes.
it, and I ain't gonna lie.
Huh?
The movie is shit, but the kills are crazy. The movie is god awful, but the kills are crazy. It is crazy.
I bet it is god awful. It's a Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
Like, bro, they don't even look like. So it's supposed
They're
to make
not
you think
supposed to.
it's an actual fucking bear or some shit. No, it's just some niggas in a mask.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Crazy.
Huh.
But I will say that I will give them this: the kills in that movie are crazy as fuck. The kills are crazy
Damn.
for a low budget horror movie. Them kills is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, low budget horror
Mm.
movies get the best kills because they can do practical effects without
Speaking of
spending a shit ton
crazy
of
horror
money.
movies, I
Okay,
know it's
best.
like. Has anyone seen that Grinch horror movie? I haven't seen it.
It's
The
made by the same
what?
people that made the. Yeah,
They
it's made
made
by
a
the same
Grinch
people.
horror movie, the mean one,
It's called The
the
Mean
Grinch horror
One.
movie.
It's made by the exact same people who did the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, and the same people that are making the Steamboat Willie movie.
You never saw the Grinch
Oh my
trailer
god,
movie?
these motherfuckers are on a roll, bro. They are on a roll.
If it
It's
ain't,
called it's called the mean one. It's basically they telling the story of the Grinch, but instead of him stealing Christmas, he's killing folks.
Well, shit.
you're a mean
These
one.
motherfuckers on a roll, bro.
Let's see.
Hey, get that bag, I guess. Get that bag, shit.
Every time something hit the public domain, they want to make a horror movie. Dog. If they're making a Bambi horror movie, I think a Peter Pan horror movie. It's crazy.
Well, that's because
Well, the Peter
some
Pan one,
some of
that's a
these
good story right there.
Yeah, if
yeah
you know the
some of
real
these
story, that's a
fairy
good one.
tales are easy to make horror films out of because they're actually
Yeah.
pretty fucked up.
Oh, if that's the case,
Yeah.
then the what is it? Cinderella or Snow White? The one where the
Both.
princess gets the
No,
one where the princess.
they're both fucked up.
That is true.
Are you referring to the one where the sisters get their eyes plucked out by the birds? Because that's
Yeah,
Cinderella.
yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Tell me why.
That's not
Didn't-
even
don't,
that's not even a horror based. That's in a Broadway musical. It's in Into the Woods.
What? I haven't seen that movie actually.
I shit you not. For whatever reason, in grade school, my teacher showed us a version of Cinderella where the stepsisters fucking boulder dropped on them.
What?
Yep.
What the fuck was she showing
A
y'all that?
boulder?
She was, I think she
Oh,
was
that's
trying to
nothing.
make that these fairy tales aren't like how they are in the actual literature.
They aren't. But damn, that's
I
crazy.
don't know why she took it to that extent to where she showed us that, and I was like, I vividly remember. What?
There was
I mean,
so y'all know the song "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer."
Yeah.
Well, there's a parody version where it's like Grandma got molested by the TSA, and our
That's
Texas
crazy.
history teacher showed it to the class and got fired for that shit.
I bet she did. What the
I
hell?
100% believe it.
I bet she did. Because why would you show kids that?
Why?
It was a year after I passed his class. Everyone was like, "Yeah, Mr. So and So got fired." I was like, "For what?" They said he showed us a video called "Grandma Got Molested by the TSA."
And why the TSA of all people?
I was like, "What?"
I guess TSA be molesting.
The TSA be doing they be molesting motherfuckers borderline and sometimes doing it when they be patting them down and shit.
Yeah,
Sir, come over here and
but
get this cavity
anybody
search.
who's ever been on a plane can attest for it. TSA be
I've
bugging.
never been on a plane, so I can't relate.
Literally about to be on a plane.
Bro,
in
I
2
haven't
days.
either. I just know I'm in for a trip come Mania weekend.
I gotta fly on a plane for Mania, but that's the deal. I ain't coming.
Let me
Bro,
ask
I've
everyone.
flown so often it's not even funny anymore.
Let me ask everyone. Who do you think in what airport have you been that has the worst TSA?
Well, I've only had to go through you only have to go through TSA on the ones you go into, like you're going into. Once you fly into the airport, you don't have to go through TSA again.
Yeah, but obviously, for most cases, you gotta fly back.
Yeah. I mean,
Like I said, I've never been on a plane, so I can't relate.
Same.
Birmingham's
If I had to take a guess,
isn't
though,
bad.
Mm.
But
I would have to say Atlanta
people
for
are-
my guess. If I took a guess, I'd say Atlanta because they be wild.
I mean, probably, but I think it's more of an attitude thing than anything else. Like people in Atlanta, like the people that are working at the TSA, just don't give a fuck.
Thomas,
Mm.
what did you think of Atlanta's TSA?
I mean, it was okay with me. I didn't have like any problem. That was like my first time flying too. I only been on a plane, I guess a few times because I had a layover, but that was like my first time flying. It was I didn't have much of a problem, to be honest.
I don't know. I'd say honest. I think LaGuardia might be the worst that I've gone through.
LaGuardia?
Yeah,
Mm.
in New York. Because I landed the last time I flew to New York, I went in, like I landed in JFK, but then had to fly out of LaGuardia. So
For me, it's a toss up between Detroit or Atlanta.
Detroit, I can believe. I can believe that.
Detroit, Detroit was just a pain in my ass because it was my first time flying. Atlanta, that motherfuckers had attitude, Joe. The motherfucker was patting me down like he was ready to arrest me. And then that motherfucker threw away my soda.
Oh wow! Wait, what kind of soda was it?
It was on my motherfucking Mountain Dew, but still.
Oh, then that's valid. Okay.
I was mad.
Hey, say what you want. I don't care how much beef I got with a nigga. I will not fight nobody in no damn airport. I'll be damned if I end up on a
That no
no-fly
fly
list.
list.
Y'all niggas got me fucked up.
If there's
That no fly list ain't no joke.
3 places: an airport, a church, and a event like a wrestling show per se.
Cause they will ban you from all 3 of them motherfuckers.
Especially not wrestling shows, and you're 35. That's not wrong show. Anyway, me talking shit about 35-year-old wrestling creators aside,
Why? Whoever could you be talking about?
let's jump into our main event, the finale of our show. All 5 episodes of the brand new Disney Plus / Hulu series Echo.
I watched 1 episode and I haven't watched it since.
I've watched the whole entire thing.
I watched the first episode and I haven't watched it since. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
That's a little crazy, but it's fine. Deontay doesn't like people. It's okay.
Wait. What
do you say? What do you say?
I said Deontay doesn't like deaf. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Damn, Deontay, why don't you like deaf people, bro? Damn.
What
did deaf people?
I never said that.
Wait.
I never said that. I never said that. Those words never came out of my face.
I gotta do the PR thing. We here at the Main Event Players Incorporated do not share the same sentiment and values as one Deontay Cyclops McCord. We love all people, including deaf people.
Why the fuck you call him Cyclops?
No. First off, I never said I hate deaf people. I love all people. Don't listen to them. You put in words on my heart. I love everyone. Deaf,
Okay.
blind, don't matter.
Anyway, jumping into Echo, right? General thoughts first and foremost.
Okay, so I've obviously watched the first, like this whole show. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. It was It was decent. I say. Like I wouldn't watch it again, but I was expecting trash. But
I'll say it's decent at best. There's nothing really wrong with the show. I once again think critics overreacted and mislabeled this show massively. But what's new? Um, I think the character of Echo is really good. It's really nicely done. I
Yeah.
like how the show is presented, very standalone. I know there was some people that said, oh, they spend so much time recapping the events of the Netflix shows and Hawkeye. They don't. They don't. It's like 5 minutes out of 45-minute episode.
Yeah, and also I was gonna mention that people always complain about the projects that Marvel's releasing, that it's required that you see the previous movies and shows and stuff. And in this one, they give you like a little recap, so you don't even have to go back and watch Hawkeye.
I
Speaking of
they
the
mixed
Marvel Netflix shows, they are now canon to the MCU.
they mixed in very nicely everything that you needed to know from previous shows. And even then, without that knowledge, the show still stands alone.
I think it should have been 6 episodes. I feel like the finale was rushed big time, but
That's not exact. I feel like 5 episodes was good. My criticism with the show is a lack of an overarching narrative typical to the MCU. I believe that may have been the point, but also I feel like with the episodic structure that they had, it left a lot to be.
okay. What do you think of Daredevil? What was your thoughts about his cameo?
Oh, it was dope. Really good fight scene. Really,
I
really good.
do want to see that. I do want to go back and watch the series just to see that fight scene. I ain't gonna lie.
It's in the first episode, so
Yeah, like you didn't make it very far in the first episode. Apparently,
I didn't.
you didn't even give the show a chance.
But like Daredevil appears in the first episode, fights Echo, and it doesn't appear again.
Yeah,
So.
and it's crazy, Deontay, that you didn't see the fight, but you watched part of the first episode when that fight's in like the first 10 minutes. You really did not give it a chance.
I watched. Okay, I'll be honest.
Deontay,
One
I need you to admit right now that you just don't like deaf people. Because there's no reason that you were like, I watched part of the first episode, I didn't watch anything else. That fight is in the first 10 minutes. So you didn't even watch 10 minutes?
I watched even less than that.
You didn't.
Now he really okay.
But I have a reason for that.
To be fair,
my brain legitimately can't focus on the show because they spent so much time, especially in that first episode, just having her having an entire conversation with someone else in sign language. I can't focus. I have too much stuff going on right now, so I'm trying to watch it and like put it on in the background, and it's just dead silence. So I just completely lose interest. And I missed a whole bunch of shit.
So, yeah, get up
Again,
there.
we here at Main Event Players Incorporated do not share the same sentiment as Tay. Weaver doesn't sound like he hates deaf people, but Tay on the other hand, we can't control that. Like, hey, you shut up, you deaf hater.
Okay, all right. What I will do.
If you see Tay in public and want to jump him, wait. If you see Tay in public and want to jump him, you want to stand on business. Go for it. We support you. Yeah, hit him on his left side where he can't see you.
Okay, fuck him. Okay, look, I will give.
Here. This is my public service announcement. we here at MEP don't support the words of Weaver nor Deontay. We love all deaf people, and we think the American Sign Language is an amazing form of communication for a very unfortunate and unprivileged portion of society. I believe that American Sign Language should be taught in every American school all across the board. That it is very important that we learn sign language to communicate with people of our world.
And that's perfectly fine. Weaver doesn't
Ju-
have a problem with deaf
That felt
people
like when
or
you had the
American Sign
dumb
We
Language.
kid
don't hate
Weaver is
read.
deaf people.
neurodivergent and can't focus.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. It's pretty much that.
Here's the thing.
Weaver has a bad brain.
All I'm saying is pointing out that your issue was that they use a lot of sign language sounded a little crazy.
No, that's not what my issue was. My issue was that it was silent because they were using sign language. I can't focus on that. If there's not, they could have at least played music. They could have at least had background music. That would have drawn my attention.
Who's gonna hear
I'll
it?
let you.
Me, motherfucker, I would have heard it.
I didn't think he caught that part. Weaver, I want you to re-put on the episode and just play Careless Whisper in the background and see if it changes the context of anything.
I might have a spicy brain, but I'm not stupid, okay?
Okay.
Spicy brain.
I'm gonna let you have that on for a moment.
I think it says spicy brain.
Overall, I feel like Echo was an okay series. The characters were well done. I felt like, again, I'm gonna get into a little bit of criticism here. Pacing of the show was not the greatest. It kind of seemed like they were just kind of bouncing between arcs. You had her trying to blow up the facility. I apologize to the three of y'all who haven't watched this show, but like y'all joined this episode knowing what y'all were getting into.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch it anyway. So go ahead.
Okay, yeah, we know you don't like that.
See, he hates deaf people. See,
See, at least I'm willing to try and go back and watch the episode again once I don't have a lot of shit going on.
I'll watch the first episode because I do want to see the Daredevil fight scene.
Tay just said I ain't watching it.
I will go back and watch the first episode in its entirety because I do want to see that Daredevil fight scene. Okay.
Tay is just continuing this ongoing beef, this historical beef between deaf people and blind people.
I don't.
Yeah, what did they do to you? What? I know you had beef with Helen Keller, didn't you? He had beef with Helen Keller. That's what it was.
No, Helen Keller was the middle.
That had to be it.
She was trying to bring them together. She was the peacekeeper.
Bro, we're not talking about Helen
Keller. She played
Keller.
for both teams.
Oh my God.
She played for both teams. Is wild. That's why Tay's on the team of can't see. So Tay got mad that the bitch was playing both sides.
Well, I can actually see though.
Barely.
Can you though?
Hey, fuck you. Get a haircut. Shut up.
Anyway. Enough talking about Deontay's disability. Let's talk about the disabled Marvel character we should be talking about. Overall, I feel like this show suffers from, again, a lack of an overarching narrative, but I feel like it does make up for it with its separate narrative, aligning Echo with her Native American ancestors and trying to make that through line. Like, that made up for it a lot. Which brings me on to my next point. How are you feeling about Echo's powers?
I think it's cool. The whole like, cause I don't know Echo's like backstory in the comics, so I was confused and blind going into this. But like her backstory, but I thought it was pretty cool too. What you say?
She definitely didn't have powers. I'll tell you that.
Did she not?
No, she was like another like fighting.
Okay. Also, I feel like it was weird because Echo's like childhood best friend. I feel like after not seeing her for all those years, it'd be much more like awkward and weird. But it felt like she just went back like after a week and was like, "Yo, what's good?" Like, oh,
Yeah,
this
yeah. I don't feel like there was enough emotion there either.
no, it was weird. I thought that they did Kingpin pretty good. Like every time his presence was on screen, like I felt it.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio just does his damn job.
Bro, I'm saying, dude. I'm saying. This I don't know. This I might get controversy for this, but I think that if they do make the Defenders in this universe, I think that they should put Echo on that team.
Yeah.
Who's on that team anyway?
Nobody that matters but Daredevil.
Damn.
Although I will say, shout out my nigga Luke Cage. You had a good first season.
Yeah, I saw Luke Cage. That show was fucking awesome. I like that show.
I didn't watch the second season. I didn't watch Iron Fist.
I didn't watch that either.
But to wrap up, Echo, because I actually do want to talk about the connections with the MCU and where we are currently with the MCU as we wrap up the show. First things first. Rating for the show.
So what do you say? Sorry, I was doing something. What do you say?
Rating for the show.
Oh, rating for the show? 6.
Yeah. I'm floating around a 5.5.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Nah, I'd give it a 6.
Good Marvel Spotlight series, but nothing really to run home about, in my opinion.
No, absolutely not.
Now, discussion of where the MCU currently stands. Now, I hope everyone can put the thinking caps on and really try to consolidate this. I know me and Thomas get punched in the face a lot for a living. Which reminds me, before we get into our closing conversation, I think this is time where we pay the bill, do a little bit of promotion. Shall we, Terrell?
I believe we shall.
Hey, you. Yes, you sitting in the chair.
Oh.
Are you looking for cheap and affordable tickets?
Yeah, I am.
Well, don't you worry, because our friends at Outside the Brand have got you covered.
No way, really?
Yes, really. All you have to do is go to SeatGeek.com and input the code OTB for $20 off your first purchase. Now, if you've already used code OTB, well, don't worry. We have other codes for you as well. You can use code LOFTNOTFamous, you can use code Steven Sports, or code WrestleSpot for 10% off your order. Now, if it is your first time at SeatGeek, make sure you use that code OTB for the $20 off your first purchase, because we all know that $20 can be the difference between parking, food, drinks, and merchandise.
That's
and
true.
Remember, for all your weekly wrestling review needs, make sure you tune into Outside the Brand. You follow them on YouTube, and when you're at the shows, make sure you say,
Thanks, Outside the Brand.
That's right.
That's
ladies
right,
and gentlemen.
ladies
You can
and gentlemen.
go to
You can go
SeatGeek.com.
to
Type in.
SeatGeek.com.
Give me a second.
Type in. Give me
Mute
a
the other
second.
one. Mute the other one.
Mute the other
Yeah.
one. Mute the other one. Yeah. Type in OTB in the promo code area, and you will get $20 off your first purchase. Otherwise, you can type in code WrestleSpot, Loft Not Famous, or Steven Sports, and get 10% off your entire order. I'm not just speaking fallacies to y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I used it to get my tickets for WrestleMania Night 1 and 2. It took my purchase from $400 down to about $320. It came in handy. Now, when you get to those events, you know what you're going to need, right? You're going to need some energy, and boy, we got you covered, because this stream is sponsored by... Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one who's getting ready to do something great, do something awesome with your day. You're going to need energy to do that. But don't you worry, boy, howdy, we got the perfect energy product for you. W Energy. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces all the other caffeine beverages. It contains no sugars, no calories, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes, and no proprietary blends. That's right. The only star of this show is the coffee fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters and no crashing. We use W all the time before our streams, and it keeps us going the whole time. You've seen us. But don't worry, people, you can be just like us. You can get your W at W.GG, where they have an assortment of flavors and other products for you to try. They have their W shakers, they have their stickers, mouse pads, and hats, as well as a starter sample pack where you can try 4 of their most popular flavors in a single serve pouch to see which one suits you the best. And you can go from there and decide if you want to try the Dragonade, the Calio Cream, the Big Energy Tears, the Push and Punch, or the Beach and Peach, and so many others. Because W has you hooked up. And we got you hooked up. Because if you use code MEP at W.GG, you will get 10% off your entire order. You can also use the codes GatsbyHTX, NBAT, Team Weaver TV, and TSB4T for 10% off your entire order. Now, when you get your W, make sure you tell them TJ Gatsby from the Main Event Players sent you. And we hope that you keep chugging the W. Too sweet!
Chugging the devil.
Yeah!
Of course. Now, you
You are cutting
Nigga,
out,
we
my
ain't heard
friend.
none of that.
Yeah, we cannot hear you.
You are cutting out badly.
He said,
You
Okay.
sound like
can y'all hear me now?
there you go.
Yeah.
yes.
You probably couldn't hear me because of the massive winds that were going on. But of course, for all your energy needs, you are going to need W energy, whether it's long streams, long nights at work, or you are just looking for that extra boost to get you through the closing hours of the day. Trust nothing other than your friend W Energy. You can use codes Gatsby HT, TSB4T, MEP, NBA or 202, and Team Weaver TV to get 10% off of your purchase. And finally, our last piece of promotion. As y'all are aware, I myself will be stepping back into the boxing ring February 24th to face one Yahi Sanchez. Now, use Media app while I add on the overlay for the fight poster because I was supposed to do this beforehand.
While he does that, let me also let y'all know W also has their new liquid IV killer. That's right. W is now getting into the hydration game. So make sure you go to W.GG. I'm actually about to place my next order for W because I just finished off my Beach and Peach flavor, which is my favorite so far. I'm about to order a sample pack with the starter flavors, and I'm about to get the new hydration packs. So make sure y'all go get your W, buddy.
Okay, putting myself on solo layout for a moment so I can talk to y'all about the historical night that will be February 24th. As I step back to the breakout boxing ring one more time to face one Yair Sanchez. Y'all see Come
You cutting out again.
You're cutting.
and it will be over. I promise you that. And afterwards, who knows? Maybe I fight another MEP member. Maybe I don't. But either way, make sure to tune in February.
It just looked like you were sticking so much meat in your mouth.
Fuck you. That is not all. Of course, I would like to give someone else the opportunity to promote themselves. Mr. Thomas the Spartan.
Oh shit! All right. Also, same as Zay, I'm fighting on February 24th against Ant the Bishmills. I'm gonna be his first loss. You know, can't wait for that. So, I mean, Ant, don't underestimate me. Better be preparing because I'm preparing, and may the best boxer win because you're gonna need all the luck you can get.
And again, you hear that? Ant?
They said it nicely. They said it nicely. I'm gonna be their anger translator. I'm gonna be their anger translator. Y'all go get your ass beat, nigga. You ain't ready for this meat work, huh? Huh? You gonna see these paws up against your face, y'all hear? Bang, 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 nigga. An ant. You gonna be looking like an ant when Thomas is done with you. He gonna squash you like a motherfucking ant. Bang, 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 nigga. Saturday, February 24th, Beantown, bitch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And of course, you can catch those
Like
fights
that.
live on Breakout Boxing's YouTube channel. But now, into our closing conversation. Okay, we are looking at the midway point of Phase 5, I believe, at the moment. We may be at the end of Phase 5. I'm unsure.
I thought we were at the end of Phase 5, actually.
No, I believe Deadpool 3 ends Phase 5.
That's the one and only
They,
Marvel
they
movie
should
this
make, they
year.
should make Deadpool start Phase 6, honestly.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
either
Phase 5 was short. Yeah.
I think a TV show might end up ending Phase 5. I'm not sure, but I do know Phase 6 starts with Fantastic Four.
Ooh, Ironheart maybe then.
I can't wait to that. I want to see the
Right.
casting. Okay.
Well, there's
Dude.
also the fact that a lot of the stuff in Phase 5 got pushed back.
Yeah.
That is also
The
true.
strikes. So
Yeah. You also
that's why we don't have a lot of
Thunderbolt.
Phase 5 stuff.
I think Thunderbolts is a Phase 5 project.
Yeah, I think it is.
So maybe
That was supposed to come out this year too, but it got pushed back.
Yeah. But how are we feeling about the current state of the MCU so far?
Very, very disconnected. Very, very disconnected.
Ever since Endgame, it felt like the MCU just hasn't, just hasn't. It doesn't hit the same. It just feel like it lost its purpose. They don't know what they want to do. Then we got either mid to trash movies like fucking. I personally don't think it's that bad, but Thor: Love and Thunder, Ant-Man, Quantumania. I haven't seen the Marvels, but I'm assuming that it may or may not be that good. I don't know.
Cause
Yeah.
I mean, with like the first saga, like everyone knew we were building towards Thanos, and that's why the end of phase Phase 1, 2, 3 was so good. And when this went on, they have to build towards Kang more. That have it more connected, like everything.
And yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it seems like after the Thanos storyline, they didn't know what they wanted to do. They did not know what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
So just again because I looked it up, we actually have a lot of shit coming out this year to end out Phase 5. We're not even close.
Oh wow.
Because
Damn.
we still just series alone, not counting movies, we still have the Agatha series.
Oh yeah.
We have Eyes of Wakanda, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Marvel Zombies,
Oh, yeah, that
Ironheart,
one.
and Daredevil Born Again. All coming out.
I forgot about all of them shows.
2024.
I know
A lot of
Daredevil.
them
So we're
got
definitely
put
going
out
to see a
early.
trailer for at least one of those Super Bowl weekend.
Probably.
I feel like at least one of
I'm
those
sure
we're going to
we
get a trailer for.
Yes.
Daredevil Born Again. I know that's next year.
No, that's this year.
No, it's not even got a date at this point. It's TBD currently.
I was saying I thought I got
because
pushed
it
to
got-
next year as
I
well.
thought I could have sworn that shit said 2024. I ain't gonna lie.
It was going to
It probably
be
was
on point,
2024, but remember,
and
strikes.
it got pushed
Yeah.
back indefinitely.
I believe they were supposed to start filming late last year, but again, slightly pushed back. So we'll probably see them start filming sometime this year.
And as far as movies go, we still have Deadpool 3 and Brave New World.
Yeah.
I think Brave New
I
World
forgot
is.
about Brave
I
New
think
World.
Brave New World
I
is.
ain't gonna lie. That
I think
movie,
they
I don't think that.
next year.
I
That
agree.
movie, I don't think that movie gonna be good. I ain't gonna front. I don't think it's gonna be good.
Captain
You
America
don't
movie.
think what?
Because I don't
He's
know.
only saying that because they changed it because it's not called Captain America New World Order anymore.
That
It's still
Yeah,
gonna be fucking
yeah.
good. It's still got Seth Rollins in it as a member of the Serpent
I
Society.
forgot Seth
That's why
Rollins
he's
in
a
that
Seth
movie.
Rollins
Fucking
hater. That's
badass.
why.
Oh,
That's
I actually like Seth
He
Rollins.
hates deaf
Actually,
people and Seth Rollins.
I like Jeff when
Seth
I
better hit
love
the
Seth
stomp on
Rollins.
somebody in that movie. He better hit the stomp on
He
somebody in
better.
that
I
movie.
forgot he was in that movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Thomas over here isn't going to appreciate it as much, but I don't care what Seth Rollins does. He could suck in this movie. I'm going to watch it simply because of Seth Rollins.
Nah, for
Facts.
It is what it is. I'm telling you, he could have part in the movie. Everyone can be talking about how, oh my god, he sucks as an actor. I'm be like, no, he don't, because he Seth fucking Rollins.
I know he better have at least a good amount
Because
of
he's Seth
screen
fucking
time.
Rollins.
He better have a good amount of screen time.
The key member of the Serpent Society, he's going to have plenty of time on the screen.
Yeah, he could definitely be on screen a lot.
Feel me? Niggas gonna have to respect Seth Rollins, right? After he puts on a great performance, after he puts on a great performance, that's when I'm gonna start trying to convert niggas back to wrestling. You know, I'm be like, look, see that? You see that? He be cooking every week. Y'all niggas just don't be watching, bro. Yeah. Also, I can't wait for that movie to come out because you know he's wearing the gear in a match.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got to.
WrestleMania 41.
Weaver, does it say anything on there about when that movie's supposed to come out? Because wasn't it 2025 before the strikes, or am I tripping?
It's February 14th, 2025. So he'll have it.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Oh, so he coming out at WrestleMania with that shit. WrestleMania 41.
Oh nah.
That or Elimination Chamber.
Oh nah.
Elimination.
See, y'all niggas focus on that. I'm focused on.
But yeah.
I'm focused on the amount of niggas that's gonna be like, baby, I can't take you out tonight. We gotta go see Captain America. Or how many babies gonna be made after Captain America?
And Becky's gonna have a night. They finna go on a nice romantic. They gonna go Rollins on a big screen, bro.
See the movie.
But let's stop being wrestling nerds for a moment. In fact,
what do you mean?
Let's continue the flow a little bit, right? Because let's a non-wrestling fan this very crucial question. Okay, Thomas.
What's up?
Are you familiar? Are you familiar with the acting careers of John Cena, Batista, and The Rock?
Oh,
yes.
All right. Now, ranking them from 3 to 1, best to worst.
Best to worst.
Yes. Worst to best, my bad.
Worst to best?
Yeah.
Don't piss me off, Thomas.
All right, number 3. Who do you think
he gonna get it right? Don't worry.
The Rock.
The Rock.
Okay. Great start.
You're also a great start.
Everyone gets stuck here. Don't worry about it. Everyone agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batista.
One and two is interchangeable.
Batista and then Cena.
Batista, Cena.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
I respect it.
See, okay. But here's the thing. And I'm not disagreeing with you, but I am going to say this. Just because of what I've seen now from the most recent episode of the new Percy Jackson series, everyone's going down a peg because Adam Copeland is, as Ares is...
I need to watch that show. I need to watch that.
If you have not watched the Percy Jackson series, do yourself a favor. I don't care if you got to steal someone's Disney Plus password. Watch that shit.
Well, what episode?
Because I'm not even talking about episode 5. It outdoes the movies, but he is so right. Adam Copeland is amazing as Ares in this series.
Well, now I need to go watch the show.
It also just proves he's a way better heel than a face. Come on.
I did see a clip though where he was talking about he was gonna start some shit on Twitter. I did see a clip of that.
I would like to say I stated John Cena as the best on TikTok, and y'all niggas wanted my head.
I think Batista is the best in my opinion. He has more range than Cena, I believe.
I said that, and y'all niggas wanted my head.
That's why it's really hard for me because like they both have really good range.
It's interchangeable, but I think it's Batista because he has a lot.
All I'm gonna say is this. All I'm gonna say is this. John Cena did 12 rounds. All right. That is still one of my favorite movies to this day. Unironically. People think I'm joking when I tell them I really love that movie.
He's also a peacemaker, and I love
Cena wasn't the only one to do 12 rounds though.
Randy Orton doesn't.
He's the only one I acknowledge, Weaver. I don't acknowledge those other ones.
just like how John Cena wasn't the only Marine.
Who cares? Acknowledge Randy Orton.
I don't. It's so wild. I never remember Cena as a Marine because I only associated with the Miz because he's been in so many of them.
Yeah, he's
It
in
was-
Like
it
people
was
have
the
to
first
remind me,
almost every
you know,
one of
Cena
them.
did it first, and I'm like, oh shit, you're right, he did.
Anyway, moving forward in our movies, you are right. Maybe I don't know about top 3. That's a little crazy.
I'd say top 5 for sure.
Yeah. I
While we're
I
on the topic, what is John
would
Cena's
say
best movie in your
Legacy
opinion?
is better than 12 Rounds.
While we're on the topic, what is John Cena's best movie to y'all in y'all opinion?
Ooh.
Trainwreck. That's his best
Okay,
role.
what is each
It was
Oh,
wrestler's
God.
John Cena as a fucking drug dealer.
Fuck it, what is each wrestler's best
I got
movie?
Perks, I got Molly's, I got Chronic, I got
I'm
Coke, I
I'm gonna
damn, nigga, you
say,
got everything. Shit.
I'm gonna say for John Cena it is the Suicide Squad.
Valid. We all know Batista's.
Batista, it is either Guardians 3 or Stuber, because I thought Stuber was really fucking funny.
I haven't seen that actually, but I do want to watch it.
And for The Rock, it might be the Tooth Fairy.
That's kind of good. Me, I
See,
would say
niggas
Suicide
gon'
Squad for
I need
Cena.
niggas to understand when I say this why, because I grew up on this movie. For me, Rock's best is
The longest
game
is it the
plan.
longest with no the game plan. That's the
The
game
game
plan.
plan, yeah, I love that movie. They used to play that shit
Game
on
plan
Disney
was
Channel
my
all the
shit,
time.
bro.
Right.
They used to
And
play that shit on
That was
Disney
my
Channel all the
shit.
time.
okay, but let's be for real. The game plan is all our shit because and we can say this because we were about that age. All right.
Oh, I had a crush on her when I saw that movie. That's where my crush for Madison Pettis started.
My
Let's be
crush started when she got a little
I
older.
think
I ain't gonna lie.
she's a year older than
She was
me.
a child.
Yeah.
She was a child.
What? Somebody Google
Yeah,
what
we
year.
were the same age. She was born in '98. She was a year older than me. So when I saw that movie,
I think
I was like,
25.
I don't know who this girl is, but oh my god, I've literally had a crush on
Hold on.
Madison Pettis
Hold on,
since
hold on,
I
hold
was when that movie
Hold
came
on.
out in 07. So I was
Now,
8.
folks, if
Hold
you
on.
don't,
But
Yeah,
when
I
I
was
said
8. She
Ariana
was
Grande
9.
been 5, 6,
Yeah.
20, 10, you came from my head.
folks of the GCP
Well,
audience, if you don't know who
shut up.
Madison Pettis is,
He's telling me he had a crush on Madison since the game
Also,
plan. When I said,
if you like me have had a crush on Madison Pettis since you were a child, go watch the new American Pie movie on Netflix. Do
I
Yes,
yourself
swear
a
to
go
favor.
God,
watch
I
it.
thought you.
Go watch
I
it.
legitimately thought you were about to tell us that we got a Blue Chew sponsorship, and you were about to go into a Blue Chew ad read for that shit. That's how you set out of that.
Bro, I'm trying to get that damn Blue Chew
Get us a Blue
sponsorship.
Chew ad.
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna cut an ad. I'm gonna cut an ad and send it to these niggas and make them here. Watch.
Yo, this
Hey.
gonna be good.
What up, big dog? I see you over there. You planning a nice date for your girl? You're gonna take her out, get her a nice steak, get her some flowers. Yeah, that's all good and dandy. But what are you gonna do when you get back home? Because now you're all tired out from the date. Your general doesn't want to stand up. But don't worry, I got you covered. Blue Chew, baby. Get you that Blue Chew. It's all natural energy. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I know it gets your dick harder than the fucking test we used to take in high school. It will leave
This
your
man
girl
is really-
satisfied. You'll
he
be
is
like a
really
goddamn
making a dick pill
jackhammer.
out.
Nigga, get you some Blue Chew and get all up in her coochoo.
Yeah, I don't think that ad is gonna win them over.
Muted me too late, bitch. I finished already.
We need to cut that off. We this nigga did a live dick pill ad.
Can we talk about
No.
the ad? Get you some Blue Chew so you can get all up in her coochoo.
Yeah. Oh,
I'll be getting email like, we would love to sponsor y'all. That was great.
I'm so sick
all
of
I
They're
it.
gotta
gonna
do-
love it. They're gonna
all
be
I
like,
really gotta
cease
do is-
and fucking desist.
I hate you.
Actually, I'm pretty
because-
sure if I make a phone call, I can get us that sponsorship. Because Mammy's already
Well,
done
make
one.
The fact that
Make the call. Make the call. Make the call.
the fact that taking up Blue Chew to get into her coochoo is actually a really good line.
That is a dope. That is a lot. That's crazy, man.
It's not as good as Matt Hardy's Blue Chew.
What is his? What is his?
What did he say?
What was this?
He says, oh,
That
crap.
nigga got like 7
I gotta
kids. Of
find
course
it.
he would know.
Yeah,
says-
he's
he's-
full
Of
like
course, Matt
he-
Hardy
he
would know
cut-
about some Blue Chew.
He basically cuts a Blue Chew promo as Broken Matt.
Oh,
It's
now I gotta
so
watch
good.
that.
He did that shit.
Oh,
It was on his podcast. He does it on his podcast all the time.
Blue Chew will get you woken so you can get her soaking. Yeah.
You
Or
need to
no. It's if you
delete.
don't want your gimmick to be broken. Yeah, it's something to the effect of a broken dick.
What?
Moving
What
on.
is Blue Chew? Because now I don't think I know what it is at this point.
Moving
It's just
on
chewable Viagra.
from the dick pills.
Oh, okay.
Are we done with the dick pill conversation?
Yes, for now.
Okay. I would like to specify no one on MEP besides Weaver needs Blue Chew.
Whoa, hold on.
Weaver,
me
fight
personally?
back.
Me
Fight
personally?
back.
Me personally. Me
Thing
personally.
is, though, you don't have to have a medical issue or be old to use Bluetooth for that. Bluetooth just helps you go a couple extra rounds. Thank you very much.
And you need it because you're getting old.
No, I need it because instead of going 1 or 2 pumps, I can go all night long
So
Oh
without a problem.
no.
you are admitting that you need it.
Yeah.
That you are a 1 to 2 pump chump. Okay, moving on.
What I'm saying is I do it because I
Weaver,
can.
shoot
not because I
him.
have.
Shoot him.
You might have to at this point.
That's a hate crime. I'm not
Turn
going
him
to
into a
jail.
fucking bowling ball.
Okay. Leaving out on the Weaver confirming that he needs dick pills to get in there for more than 2 pumps. That
See,
has
if it
been
was me, I'm pulling out the Mac 10 and I'm not talking Jones. Bars, nigga.
This has
Bars.
been
That was
the
bars.
Geek Culture Podcast. I have been joined by, of course, my co-host, DJ motherfucking Gatsby, and Thomas.
TJ Porn Stash Gatsby.
No, TJ Pornstat Gatsby. Apparently,
He do got a porn size. He sure fucking do.
All right now. Travis
I
Kelsey
did.
gonna sue me if I keep saying that shit, bro. He gonna sue me if I keep stealing his shit.
And of course, Thomas, totally not Hitler, Spartan.
Wow.
What? Totally what?
Totally
Oh, no, you gotta
not
whoop his ass.
Hitler.
Oh no, you gotta whoop
Little
his ass. You gotta whoop his
Hitler,
ass.
such a
I'm not-
scab.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna have to send y'all the memes after this because as much as Thomas is my boy,
Oh, they're bad.
these bitches are damn perfect. I swear to God.
Oh my God. I don't care what anyone
That-
says. Lil Hitler is top 5 Robot Chicken sketches. Lil Hitler, what happened to boy Poland?
I don't care what no one says. Hitler's got top 3 best biggest auras.
Not this shit again.
We're not gonna do this,
Bro,
We're not,
you
we're not
gotta-
doing this shit.
you
We're not doing
clarify
this
what
shit.
you mean by this shit.
Okay.
Niggas
Please,
gonna think
please
you like
do.
Hitler, bro. God
Hitler-
damn.
Please do.
Hitler was such an evil nigga, right? That his aura is just dark. You feel me? You can just feel how evil that nigga is for real, right? He got aura.
We here at the Main Event Players Incorporated do not support Hitler or any type of dictatorship or niggas that tried to murder 6 million plus people. Zayd just does not know how to word things properly, y'all.
It's 12 million.
And he wonders why he had a 35-year-old man child who's dating someone who's basically a child try to fight him at
Younger than
SummerSlam.
me, by the way.
Well, damn, that is true.
She is though. Am I lying?
But anyway, yeah, we got Tay in here also. We also had Weaver. So unless you're a 38-year-old man who's dating a 21-year-old, we hope you have a wonderful fucking night.
Yes.
Yes.
And of course, thank you for joining us in the wonderful geek culture that we all enjoy. Until next time, stay fast, stay strong, and stay vigilant.
The fuck kind of outro is that?